Karbi Anglong agreement signed in New Delhi. Home Minister Amit Shah says the agreement will be written in golden letters in the history of Assam. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu calls for fighting divisive forces and strengthening the unity of the nation. Union Home Minister calls for modernization of Central Armed Police Force to tackle challenges in the country's border areas. In Meghalaya, majority of schools to reopen on September 6, says State Education Minister. And in Tokyo Paralympics, India wins 2 gold, 1 silver and a bronze medal today. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. From the studios of DDK Guwahati, this is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now the stories in detail. In a major development towards bringing peace in northeastern state of Assam, the Centre, Assam government and 6 insurgent groups active in Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council region have signed a peace agreement in New Delhi today. The agreement was signed in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal, Minister of State for Home Nityananda Rai, Chief Executive Member of Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council Tuliram Ronghang, and host of top central and state government officials. Speaking on the occasion, Shah said Karbi Anglong agreement will be written in golden letters in the history of Karbi region and Assam. He said today around 1,000 cadres of more than 5 organizations have joined the mainstream, shunning arms. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said today is a historic day for the people of Assam. He said the agreement is a very big achievement and it will restore peace in the region.
Council की सिर्फ एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर हैं और उनके पुनर्वसन के लिए असम सरकार और भारत सरकार पूर्णतया कटिबद्ध और ये नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार की नीति है। जो हथियार छोड़कर आता है उसके साथ आने वाले से भी ज्यादा विनम्रता से बातचीत कर जो वो मांगते हैं उससे भी ज्यादा देकर उनको विकास की मुख्य धारा में समाहित करना। और यही नीति का परिणाम है कि एक के बाद एक सभी जो पुरानी समस्याएं नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार को वारसा में मिली थी उसको हम समाप्त करते जा रहे हैं।
आज ये सबको समझने का बाद माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी और गृह मंत्री जी का आग्रह में एक कार्बी आंगलोंग एकॉर्ड हम लोग करने जा रहा हूं। इस एकॉर्ड का जो बुनियादी ढांचा है कि पहला बार कार्बी आंगलोंग ऑटोनोमस काउंसिल में कार्बी और शेड्यूल ट्राइब लोगों को रिजर्वेशन मिलने जा रहा है।
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu today called upon the people to fight against divisive forces that seek to divide society on lines of religion, region, language, caste, creed or color. He said that in the 75th year of our independence, every Indian must take a pledge to further strengthen unity and harmony in our hugely diverse society. Addressing the students and teachers of Sri Aurobindo International School, Hyderabad, after inaugurating the photo exhibition on the life of Sri Aurobindo, the Vice President emphasized that bridging all divisions was necessary for the greatness of India's future. Highlighting the positive aspects of religion, he said that if everyone follows one's religion in true spirit, there will not be any religious conflict. Home Minister Amit Shah has said that government has taken several steps to ensure internal security of the country. He said government has changed several laws as per the requirement of the time. Addressing the 51st Foundation Day celebrations of Bureau of Police Research and Development BPRD in New Delhi, Shah said BPRD should reform its working style as per the emerging challenges. He said cyber attack, drone attack, narcotic smuggling, fake currency and hawala racket are among the biggest challenges in front of the country. Shah said BPRD should research the best practices going on around the world to deal with the emerging challenges and prepare the police forces of the country according to it.
कोरोना कालखंड में देश भर में कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी और द्वारिका से लेकर असम तक कई सारे पुलिस के लोगों ने, हमारे अलग अलग स्तर के अधिकारियों ने, कर्मचारियों ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया। एक इसका अच्छा डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होना चाहिए, डॉक्यूमेंट्री भी बननी चाहिए, और एक ये अच्छा काम क्षणजीवी नहीं होना चाहिए। ये अच्छा काम लिंगरिंग टेस्ट में कई सालों तक समाज और देश याद रखे, इस प्रकार की व्यवस्था बीपीआरएनडी ने सब राज्यों के पुलिस बल को साथ में रखकर, सब सीएपीएफ को साथ में रखकर करनी चाहिए। चुनौतियां होती है वो देश के परिप्रेक्ष्य में आती है, सरकारें होती है अलग अलग पार्टी की, अलग अलग विचारधारा की, अलग अलग सोच की होती है, कई बार क्षेत्रीय दलों की भी होती है। केंद्र में सरकारें कई बार मिली जुली आती है, कई बार एक दल की आती है। इस सब के
Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and Union Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gases and Labour and Employment Rameshwar Teli today called on Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her office in the national capital. Taking to Twitter, Dr. Sharma said they had discussed a host of issues on Assam, including progress of central government schemes. Chief Minister Dr. Sharma apprised the Union Finance Minister about the state government's works and need of guidance from the Finance Ministry in executing some key central schemes in the state. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphu Rio today inaugurated staff housing quarters in a community centre of Government of Nagaland at New Delhi. Taking to Twitter, Rio said he is hopeful that both staff housing quarters and community hall will cater to the needs of people of Nagaland in the national capital. Rio congratulated the officials responsible for realization of the facility and urged everyone to take good care of the facilities provided. Arunachal Pradesh government has launched two ambitious schemes, one in agriculture sector called Atmanirbhar Krishi Yojana and the other for horticulture named Atmanirbhar Bagwani Yojana. The schemes are part of the Atmanirbhar program announced during the budget session held in February this year. A total amount of 120 crore rupees, 60 crore rupees for each scheme has been allocated to the two concerned departments of agriculture and horticulture. After launching the scheme in Itanagar, Chief Minister Pema Khandu said that the schemes will immensely benefit farmers and self-help groups across the state. With decrease of heavy showers in neighbouring Arunachal Pradesh and in Bhutan foothills in last 48 hours, there have been some improvement of flood situation in Assam plains. According to the official flood bulletin, more than 1,76,739 people from 863 villages in 17 districts of the state have been affected in the current flood wave. Assam State Disaster Management Authority reported one more drowning case in Morrigaon district of the state. So far, 23,884 hectares of crop areas have been inundated during this period. 79 relief camps have been set up to provide shelter to flood victims. As per reports, 3,397 people, including 672 children, have taken shelter in the camps. Infrastructures like bridges, embankments, schools, among others, have been severely damaged by floodwaters in many districts. Meghalaya Education Minister Lakmin Rimboy yesterday informed that only 10% of the education institutions have started functioning from September 1st. Stating that the district administrations are yet to frame their own standard operating protocols, Rimboy said most of the schools will open on Monday, the 6th of September. Schools and colleges in the state were reopened on Wednesday after a hiatus of over 4 months.
It is, you cannot compensate it. And the loss of emotional intelligence, you cannot compensate it. The psychological loss, you cannot compensate it. Because all these things, the children will grow. The growth process of children is also at home, in school, and through the mixing with friends also.
Indian shuttler Pramod Bhagat won the gold medal in the men's singles SL3 category. In the same event, Manoj Sarkar won a bronze medal today for India at the Tokyo Paralympics. Early in the day, Manish Narwal finished on top of the podium in mixed 50-meter pistol SH1 final, and Singh Raj followed him at the second place for a silver medal. With this, India has won total 17 medals so far, which include 4 gold, 7 silver and 6 bronze. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur both have congratulated today's medal winners. In cricket, India were 133 for 1 wicket in their second innings on day 3 against England in the 4th test at the Oval today when reports last came in. Rohit Sharma on 55 and Cheteshwar Pujara on 30 were at the crease. Earlier, the visitors resumed from the overnight score of 43 for no loss. England posted a total of 290 in the first innings and took a 99-run lead against India. For India, Umesh Yadav took 3 wickets while Jasprit Bumrah and Ravindra Jadeja scalped 2 wickets each. India were all out for 191 in their first innings on day 1 itself. Over 67 crore 72 lakh doses of COVID vaccines have been administered to the beneficiaries of the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Union Health Ministry said more than 58 lakh 85,000 vaccine doses were administered yesterday. The ministry said that 6,358 COVID patients had recovered during the last 24 hours. With this, the national recovery rate has reached 97.43%. Over 3 crore 21 lakh people have recovered from COVID so far. The country reported 42,618 new cases in the last 24 hours. Currently, India's active caseload stands at over 4,05,000. The ministry said around 53 crore 82 lakh COVID-19 tests have been conducted so far. Logging 793 active cases, Arunachal Pradesh has topped 52,162 discharge cases, even as the dead account for 262. In Assam, the caseload for active cases is 5,158, while 5,78,929 have been cured. The tally for the dead is 5,683. With 3,267 active cases in its kitty, Manipur has recorded 1,09,715 discharge cases. The death toll is 1,792, saddled with 2,295 active cases. Meghalaya has topped 72,886 cured cases, even as the dead account for 1,323. Mizoram is a caseload of 10,517 active cases, followed by 52,080 released cases. The dead account for 220. Nagaland has 757 active cases, even as cured cases logged 28,861. The tally for the dead is 626. Reporting 989 active cases, Sikkim has notched up 28,708 released cases. The death toll is 373. Tripura has 826 active cases, 81,568 cured cases, even as the dead account for 803. The soldiers who once had protected the people against external enemies are most important pillars of our individual freedom. The Assam Rifles, continuous in its efforts, has been reaching out to the veterans and Veer Naris to know their well-being. To reach out to these veterans, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector IGAR East organized one-day Veteran Sangam at Tamenglong district in Manipur. Interacting with these ex-servicemen from the district, the Commandant 44AR welcomed them and extended the warm wishes on Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Addressing them, he asserted the need for role models in the society to be adorned by them. And to end the news, the main points once again. Karbi Anglong agreement signed in New Delhi. Home Minister Amit Shah says the agreement will be written in golden letters in the history of Assam. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu calls for fighting divisive forces and strengthening the unity of the nation. Union Home Minister calls for modernization of Central Armed Police Force to tackle challenges in the country's border areas. In Meghalaya, majority of schools to reopen on September 6, says State Education Minister. And in Tokyo Paralympics, India wins 2 gold, 1 silver and a bronze medal today. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.